SH visits Boston. In this episode, we experience historical museums.
Journey from Old South meeting us to Griffin's Wharf, where the 3 ships are docked.
Try different clam chowders. And walk through the Freedom Trail.
What do you find most interesting from the Bunker Hill Monument?
The amount of steps that it has and how tall it is.
I'm Talin Harabedian and you're watching SHTV. Welcome to SHTV. I'm Talin Harabedian, host of this episode. As we can see, I am here standing on the Boston Common, which is the beginning of the Freedom Trail. Let's take a look around at its importance.
C'est pas comme l'armée régulière qui s'en font donner des balles, pas de problème. Mais là, ce sont des gens qui ont fondu eux-mêmes très souvent leurs balles. Ils en ont en quantité très limitée.
What do you find most interesting from the Bunker Hill Monument?
The amount of steps that it has and how tall it is.
OK? Alors, c'est juste c'est ce bateau-là qu'on appelle, en fait, c'est le USS Constitution. C'est le navire qui est encore commissionné militaire le plus vieux au monde. Il date de 1797. 226 ans, ce navire. avant la Old North Church. C'est de là où Paul Revere avait demandé en fait à un ami de pouvoir mettre une lampe ou deux lampes comme signal, à savoir si l'armée, les réguliers, les Britanniques, était pour passer par l'eau ou la terre. Une lampe par la terre ou deux lampes par l'eau, par la rivière. Et ça, il faisait ça parce qu'au cas où il n'arriverait pas lui-même à traverser la rivière, au moins, il y aurait ce signal-là qui serait donné au Fils de la Liberté pour avertir les colons. Quoi que ce soit. En haut, on échangeait aussi, mais c'était des idées. Ok, guys, vous vous trouvez justement sur les lieux où il y a eu lieu. Là où il y a eu le massacre de Boston, le 5 mars 1770. Vous vous souvenez, on en a parlé en classe. Donc, il y a eu 5 victimes. Oui, je sais, on dit un massacre, mais en même temps, c'est parce que il y avait beaucoup de tension. Donc, les mots, des fois, vont dépasser un peu. salle qui était la plus grande pendant la Révolution. Fait que c'est ici que les révolutionnaires se réunissaient quand il y avait trop de monde. Ce bâtiment-là, c'est là qui a été occupé par la plus vieille librairie en Amérique. Mais non seulement ça, mais également parmi les plus grands imprimeurs du 19e siècle. Beaucoup de grands ouvrages du 19e siècle de la littérature américaine ont été publiés là. En fait, beaucoup d'auteurs se réunissaient là, et c'est ça qui a fait en sorte qu'on a appelé Boston l'Athènes de l'Amérique. Parce qu'il y avait beaucoup d'idées qui étaient discutées là. Okay? Surtout sur le courant abolitionniste, pour abolir l'esclavage et tout ça. Donc ça s'est parlé beaucoup dans cette maison-là. Derrière vous, la King's Chapel. Okay? Juste vous dire, ça c'est pour l'église anglicane, l'église du roi. Pour les gens de Boston, ont fui la persécution religieuse en Angleterre. Ils sont venus s'installer ici pour se faire un nouveau monde. On va passer à côté du cimetière Granary, OK? Il y a plein de gens célèbres, Samuel Adams qui est enterré là, les 5 victimes. Le New State House là, de 1795, la seule portion qui était là en 1795 quand ils l'ont faite, c'est la portion que vous voyez qui n'est pas en blanc là. C'est ça, c'était ça la State House.
tours are tours that take place on purpose-built amphibious tour buses and surplus amphibious military vehicles. We were on board onto Boston's original and world-famous Boston Duck Tours and enjoyed a fully narrated historic tour of Boston. We were greeted by one of their legendary conductors who narrated our tour. We cruised by all the places that make Boston the birthplace of freedom and the city of firsts. Just when we thought we saw it all, it was time for a big splash as our conductor drove the vehicle right onto the Charles River for breathtaking views of Boston and Cam. Fun facts: the first duck tour company was started in 1946. It started by Mel Flath and Bob Unger, and finally it was in Wisconsin Dells.
Here I am standing at the Boston Tea Party Museum. Boston has a lot of tremendous museums. Let's take a look at some of them.
This is our second day in Boston, and today we're going in the Boston Tea Party Museum.
The ship to this port by the East India Company has now arrived in Boston Harbor. Those of you scheduled for the 10 o'clock town meeting are called upon to meet in the East meeting room, wherein we will discuss the fate of that pernicious weed.
Well, good day to you all. It is so good to see that we all made it here on this rainy, dark, and dreary evening. On this December 16th, 1773. My name is Captain Joseph Bassett, and it is wonderful to see that we all made it here to Old South Meeting House, the largest facility available to accommodate all 5,000 of you. Now, this will be 19 days straight working on a resolution for the issue with the tea, and I fear our time is running short, and tensions are getting high. Yo, Patriots, yes, I expected this, but I'm seeing some confused looks among some of your faces. Patriots, do not question a sea captain leading this meeting, as I can assure you our loyalties are the same tonight. Now, I know it may be easy to just assume that my loyalties lie with a king who wants to continue to use our ships to unjustly tax us, but even I am against the unloading of this pernicious tea. Some even call my views towards England and the king radical, and I promise you that my fire and iron will is geared towards a better land for us here in the colonies. My wife, Thankful, and I, we understand that this issue is greater than the two of us, and that is what we are trying to teach our daughter, Susanna, although it is a bit difficult for a 4-year-old to grasp. Thank you. Yes, indeed. I've kept them safe in Yarmouth for so long, but I fear that tough decisions will need to be made tonight that will affect everyone, though I do hope we're able to simply just send this tea back to England and be done with it, as that would be the simplest solution, wouldn't it? So tonight, I know this meeting will get rather exciting, so please, allow me to show you how we conduct ourselves in these meetings. If you wish to show your excitement at any point, positive or negative, you can do so by stomping your feet. Let's try that now, friends. And if you would like Patriots, you may also bang upon the pews. Yes, my friends, that works. If you agree with something, disagree with something, we just have to hit something, not someone, friends. Yes, indeed. Now, Patriots, as I hear, many of you are also vying to have your voices be heard in this town meeting. And if you hear something that you agree with and want your voice to be heard, you may let out a shout of a hear, hear. Let's try that now, friends. Hear, hear. Hear, hear. Little scouter shout. We'll try it again. Hear, hear. Hear, hear. Or well said. Well said. Thank you, Patriots. I thought so myself. Now, indeed, if you are so excited, you may also ball up your fist, or rear it back, and thrust it into the heavens, giving a mighty huzzah! Huzzah! Yes, indeed, my friends, it's quite nice, but I think we can do it all together on my hip, hip, yes? Hip, hip! Huzzah! Hip, hip! Huzzah! Hip, hip! We got it, we're fine, thank you, friends. It's going down. I know that we're all excited to begin this meeting, but friends, I can barely hear myself think over the roar of this angry mob! We'll get there. It's fine, friends. Yes, it's clear. Before we begin, we'll need to listen to a few words on your safety from a man who did not heed my warnings and now finds himself trapped in the ceiling. Sir!
Ladies and gentlemen, empty for you from around the world, on behalf of the cast and crew, Historic Tours of America welcomes you.
I believe Mr. James Brewer. Mr. Brewer. Now, sir, I heard your house needed new windows, but with this tax on glass, how on earth did you pay for them under the townsend duties?
I did not pay for that! I was forced to choose between new windows or putting food in my family's bellies.
Journey from Old South meeting us to Griffin's Wharf, where the 3 ships are docked. We will be approaching the ship Eleanor with 114 chests aboard. And I do hope they didn't start without us. Right this way, patrons. Here.
A joke of tyranny, say aye! Aye! Tyranny is captured and arrested for treason, say aye! Aye! No, sorry, I apologize. That was very nice. But it's very serious what we're doing tonight. It's technically illegal, but we all know we didn't want it to come to this. We can't do it.
We are now at the Armenian Museum.
This is some of our oldest pieces here in the South Valley. I don't need to talk about Armenian history because I talk about our own history. We don't come up with two. These are your writings. We have over 40,000 artifacts captured. So what we do is we just have a small sampling out here in the museum. If you want to see more of our collection, go to our website and you'll see these little curators' corners. Every Friday I do a little 2-minute movie, which I pick an object from the collection which is not on display, and I show it and I talk about the object, what it is, what the meaning is, all this sort of thing there, so people can see some of the stuff that's not on display at the time. These are 3 Armenian rugs. We have 225 Armenian rugs in our collection. 160 inscriptions on them. And so you can see the Armenian inscriptions on top over here. 1810. And Armenian rugs, these are Caucasian-based style. They tend to be very bold geometric rugs. This is called the Bishop board, and these are the bishops here. The bishop is an Armenian dragon. And the bishop is different than a Western dragon. A Western dragon has usually 4 legs, a big reptile with wings, and it hoards gold. A bishop's basically a giant snake or a fish, and it lives in Lake Sevan, Lake Van, etc. In pre-Christian Armenia, the bishops live in water, not gold, but water, because you can't survive without water. And so in pre-Christian Armenian folklore, there's a drought going on, the crops are dying, you need water. There's a mountain stream up there with water, but there's a bishop who won't let you get hands on the water. So he has to go kill the bishop, not feed the water for the crops. And so this is very typical in Armenian folklore. These are examples of illuminated manuscripts in the collection. This is an example of the first complete Armenian Bible, 1666. That one there, the first complete Bible. They have 1 copy in the Martin-Argonon and 1 copy in the National Library. Mirrors. Notice this is how a mirror, and the handle of the mirror, so you hold it up. When you want it to put it down so it won't break, you put it down face down. Quite lethal if you fall on it. They didn't believe in child safety or anything like that, unfortunately. So these could be quite awkward to use as far as that goes. This is an example of a petrol water can. It was actually made from a petrol can, gasoline. Somebody cut the metal and made it into a can. And this is a water basin. No, I'm not. My name is actually inspired by marriage. I'm Swedish. Anyway, I'm married in Armenian. Okay, so this is what it talks about the history of the student, how it was formed, where it was trained, the military action. This is a reliquaries, more illuminated manuscripts in our collection. This is another reliquary here. Why is the hand that gesture like that, you know?
Like this?
Yes, like this. Why this? For blessing. If the Western tradition, when the Pope does it, he uses 2 fingers. But Armenians are Eastern Christians. Eastern Christians always use 3 fingers for the Trinity. And so this is a blessing of the blessing of God through the saint's relic for you. But using the 3 fingers for the design.
When you go to Armenian church, priests don't do it.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go upstairs to Dr. Maradi on the 2nd floor, okay? These people are artists. So they don't look at you. They look at these photographs here. These are all artists looking somewhere else. What they do is they have a vision. They want to share their vision with you. So that's how you do it. Show them your vision. People that look at the camera.
Behind us is the USS Constitution ship.
C'est ce bateau-là qu'on appelle en fait le USS Constitution. C'est le navire qui est encore commissionné militaire le plus vieux au monde. Il date de 1797. 226 ans, ce navire. Okay? En fait, c'est George Washington qui a commandé une flotte de 6 navires pour la flotte américaine parce que souvent les marchands se faisaient prendre par des pirates là, sur la Méditerranée puis tout ça, harassés. Donc, les Américains n'avaient pas de marine. Donc, ils ont pu bâtir une marine de guerre, dont le USS Constitution. Alors,
Did you like the ship?
Yes, of course. I think this is a lot of the history of Boston. So it was really cool.
We are now at Fenway Park, the oldest Major League Baseball stadium.
We do a lot of private tours for schools, and every time I do one, I'm just always thrilled to be able to tell you about a beautiful 111-year-old ballpark here in Fenway. Back when in 2003, they were only $50 a seat, okay? And we put everything on sale in February of 2003, in the middle of a snowstorm here in Boston. We sold out the entire season. There's 81 home games here at Fenway Park every season.
Here I am standing in the middle of Quincy Market, where everyone is ordering their food. If there is one thing you should try, it's their clam chowder.
So now it's my turn to test the first clam chowder of the restaurant. Okay, it's good. I taste the seafood, it's strong. I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Okay, so now it's my turn to try the clam chowder of this restaurant. Oh, I really like it. You can really taste the intensity of the seafood. It's very strong, it has a very strong aroma. I'd give this one a 7.5 out of 10.
Alright guys, it's my turn to try this clam chowder. It's very good. 1.2 out of 10, bro.
What's up guys, it's your boy. We're gonna try this disgusting looking clam chowder right here. Look at that. Oh my god. Smells like fish for no reason, I don't know why. No, that's so. No. -5 out of 10. What is that invention, bro? They need to be fired immediately.
This is really good. You can really taste the creamy texture, and you can actually taste the seafood inside it. I give it a 9 out of 10.
What's up, guys? We're at the second restaurant. The owner is really, really nice. He split the clam chowder to little tiny mini cups, and we're gonna try them all at the same time. Camera on me, please. Okay. As soon as I say go, not at one. As you go, we all suck it up. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. What the hell is this? It's worse than the first one. Okay, so what rating did I get for the first one?
-5.
Oh, mine's 11, bro.
Honestly, I kind of like this. I'll give it a 5. Me, I very like it. I will give a solid 10.
I'll give it a 4.2 out of 10.
So now we're at our third restaurant, and we're gonna try their clam chowder. So, guys, ready? Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it was really good. I like the taste. I like the taste of the seafood and all the ingredients in the clam chowder. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10.
I personally did not like it. It's too strong for me. It was over salted. I'll give this one a 2 out of 10.
I like this very much. I give it a 9.7 out of 10. Very creamy.
I can't even rate this, bro. Like, good. But me, I like it better than the 2 other restaurants. I'll give it a 5 out of 10.
So now we're at our fourth restaurant. This restaurant was actually pretty cheap and the owner is really nice. So how about we give it a try, huh? Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's busted. I give it an 8 out of 10. Oh, 11 out of 10, no cap.
I'll give it a 3 out of 10.
I kind of like this one, so I'll give this one a 9.5 out of 10.
I didn't like it. It was so creamy. I hate creamy stuff. So I will give it a 1 out of 10. Not good.
Hi everybody, we're in Boston at Fire Nice Restaurant and it's an all-you-can-eat. So far so good. I got the beef noodles and I made it.
And I got chicken noodles and now we're gonna do a small taste test.
The flavors are amazing. And just to know that you can customize your meal here is all you need. So I rate this restaurant 10 out of 10. So good. It's amazing.
Hi, we're at Harvard Square and we're having tasty burgers for lunch. I got a patty melt.
And I got like a bacon cheeseburger.
Let's try it. It's really good.
Very good.
Recommend.
Yeah. So we're walking towards the bus right now and we got ice cream. This is from Ben & Jerry. And it's really, really good. It's nothing like
10 out of 10.
Anything we've seen in Canada.
Yeah.
The tower behind me is Bunker Hill, which is the other end of the Freedom Trail. The Freedom Trail is this week's SHTV challenge.
Hi, I'm Karnidosh Kunyan, the host of the SHTV Challenge, Boston Edition. The Freedom Trail is a very long walk that Mr. Patrick forces all his students to go on. Let's see what challenge was devised for them. Hi, I'm Sienna Jabran, the challenge master. On the Boston trip, the Sec 2s and 3s walked the Freedom Trail. We challenged one of them to memorize the whole trail and recite it by heart. Now that's a monumental task of memorizing things that only Mr. Patrick could come up with. Let's see who is up to memorize all of these things.
My name is Adi Tuligan and I accept the Freedom Trail Challenge.
Wow, Alik is up for a huge task. Let's just see how well she managed to remember.
OK, alors aujourd'hui on est à Boston. On est devant la Old North Church. C'est de là où Paul Revere avait demandé en fait à un ami de pouvoir mettre une lampe ou deux lampes comme signal, à savoir si l'armée des réguliers, les Britanniques, était pour passer par l'eau ou la terre. Une lampe par la terre ou deux lampes par l'eau, par la rivière. Et ça, il faisait ça parce qu'au cas où il n'arriverait pas lui-même à traverser la rivière, au moins, il y aurait ce signal-là qui serait donné au Fils de la Liberté pour avertir les colons.
First is the Boston Common, which is the oldest public park in the United States. Second is the State House, which is the seat of government and the state capital. Third is Park Street Church, which is the first landmark that the travelers saw when they came to Boston. Fourth is the Granary burying ground, and it's the cemetery that Paul Revere was buried in. Fifth is King's Chapel, and the King's Chapel's bell was made in Paul Revere's foundry. Sixth is the Benjamin Franklin statue, and it's 8 feet tall and it's bronze. Old Corner Bookstore is the seventh, and it used to be a house and a pharmacy in the 1700s. Eighth is the Old South Meeting House. The Old South Meeting House was the site of the Boston Tea Party. Ninth is the Old State House, and it used to be the seat of government in the 1700s. 10th is the Boston Massacre site, and this site, the Boston Massacre happened in front of the State House. 11th is Faneuil Hall. Faneuil Hall used to be a house and a pharmacy in the 1700s. 12 is Paul Revere's house. Paul Revere's house is the oldest building in Boston. 13 is Old North Church. It's the oldest church that's still standing in Boston. 14 is Copp's Hill Burial Ground, and it's the second oldest cemetery. 15 is USS Constitution, and the ship that's in that museum is the first warship that was authorized in the United States. And lastly, Bunker Hill Monument. It's a really tall monument that has 294 steps.
Wow, Alik did way better than I expected. I can't wait till I'm there at Boston so I can get rid of Mr. Patrick. Oh yes, Mr. Patrick, you're next. Right after Mr. Lou. Join us next week for another SHTV Challenge, New York edition. Your eyes when I said after Mr. Lou.
Bye, SHTV. We're going to Harvard.
Hi everyone. We are Harvard's campus.
So as a graduation present to himself, he crossed the Atlantic Ocean and went on a book collecting trip in Europe.
Our tour guide explained to us that on the barricade there once used to be a bird which is now found in Russia.
We're on our way into the yard. We'll be walking through Johnston Gate. All right, so now we're in front of Massachusetts Hall. Mass Hall was built in 1720, and it was home to 300 of Washington's soldiers during the American Revolutionary War. Now, when Washington counted his soldiers and his bullets, he realized he only had 9 bullets per soldier. That's obviously not enough to fight a war with, so he told those soldiers to melt down any metal they could find. They melted the window locks, the doorknobs, even the ceiling, which at the time was made of lead. Terrible house arrests. Harvard was powerless to kick them out because they were an army and we were a school, so instead we waited. And after the Revolutionary War, Harvard became the first institution to sue the US government. And we won the lawsuit, so Harvard started growing its endowment pretty early.
Now we are headed to the Golden Toe, which, fun fact, is the most touched object in this university.
Now we are near the statue of John Harvard, the founder of this beautiful university, and started in 1638.
And instead of Harvard, we say Harvard. Exactly. So here in Boston, you'll pack the cat and have it, yeah.
We are now at the Harry Elkins Widener Memorial Library.
Vicky, where are we?
We're at the Coop Shawl.
There are so many wonderful things in this co-op. It's awesome.
I am here standing in the middle of Harvard University, one of the best places to visit in Boston. Let's take a moment to show you a vlog.
We are on our way to Boston. We made it to the border. Now it's time for checkup. We have our passports. Now we're waiting.
So we're 3 hours away from Boston, and now we made our stop to eat at Burger King, McDonald's, or Subway.
And also on our way out from the bus, we got a surprise with some bracelets and with some caps.
We made it to the duck tour, and we'll keep you guys updated.
We are now sitting in the duck tour.
Ready to go.
Boston and Cambridge. Bear with us, guys. These roads are going to be jammed up right now. I'll tell you that right now. It's already getting bad.
We left the duck tour. Now we're at Chick-fil-A. So here's a quick tour of our room. So first thing, we have the bathroom. Pretty big shower. Okay. This is room. Then there is the 2 beds. And we have a couch, the TV, another mirror, wait, and a really bad view, but the room is impeccable. Here is the pool, and there is the fitness center.
We all made it here to Old South Meeting House, the largest facility available.
1, 2, 3, huzzah! Yes! Oh wait, no, we forgot.
Cheers.
Neck down here, and even that often flooded, leaving patriots really to only get in and out of the city via boat oftentimes, but...
So now we are on our break, on our lunch break, and we chose to come to Dunkin' Donuts.
So we just got back from eating. Now we're gonna go on the Freedom Trail walk, and we got these little audio monitors so that we can all hear Mr. Patrick, and so he doesn't have to scream.
Now we're walking the Freedom Trail. Sneak peek. We are now visiting the Old State House. So this is the museum. Here it is. Ooh.
this is very realistic, you know?
So now we're in the museum that exhibits the rights that people fought for in Massachusetts. So for example, here you see the woman's voice, you see the native voices, you see the black voices over there, and etc. etc. This is a screen room that's showing us a video again about the fights for rights in Massachusetts, mostly in the black community.
We have to be silent. And finally, this is the Old State House timeline. So this is a board with a description of an actual event in American history, and they've asked the people to comment on it. And as we can see, there are a lot of people who have participated to this. Here's an example.
So this is the exhibit of the aftermath of the Boston Massacre.
So this is a map of the Freedom Trail, and this is where we are right now, this red dot. So this is a building where assemblies took place for over 1,000 people.
We came to the next museum. It's, as you can see behind me, there's Paul Revere's house. So now we're gonna go see what it looks like. We just arrived at Fire and Ice, and we'll keep you posted and let you know if it's good.
We're gonna get some grilling done!
Hi guys, so now we're sitting and we'll keep you updated. Hi guys, we just finished eating. Now we're on our way to go shop on Washington Street. See you later. Hi guys, we're back. So we just finished shopping from the Washington Street. Now we're heading back to the bus so we can go to the hotel. It is now 8:30 and we will be at the hotel around 9:10. Hey guys, it's day 3. Everyone's really tired. Now we're in the bus heading to Fenway Park. We are now at the Old City Hall. Hi guys, we're on the monster seats. It's a beautiful view. This is a museum of the Fenway Park. Here it is. We just got ice creams. Now we're on our way to Harvard. Yeah.
Basically, we're going to be focusing on a couple of main themes. Our first theme of today's tour is going to be Harvard culture. So we're kind of our own unique twist.
So there's a legend that said that if you touch John Harvard's shoe, as you can see right there, different color, you get good luck in the future. So as we can see, there are a lot of people who are taking pictures with it. So this is the animal section. As we can see, there are really cool stuff, and it's very interesting to see this because these are real animals. We have now arrived at the Armenian Museum. I'll keep you guys updated. As you can see, this is the museum, the Armenian Museum.
The genocide is survived, and the owner, which was the doctor, the family was wiped out. The doctor was in the army. When he came back, he took the book with him.
So these are some Armenian instruments, as we can see. Hi guys, now we're at Quincy Market, and we'll be here until for the night. So we'll keep you guys updated, and this is what it looks like. This is like where you can get your food and stuff. So we just got our lobster roll. Here it is. Looks fantastic. Yep. Hi guys, it's day 4. So now we're on our way to the US Constitution.
Good morning, guys. So it is 9:30 in the morning and we are at the USS Constitution. So as you can see, we're all gathered around the boats and we're looking at them. Mr. Patrick is explaining what they are and we'll keep you guys updated. Hi guys, we are now at the Bunker Hill Museum. As you can see behind me, there are different kind of stuff. And we just finished the Freedom Trail. Hi, we just finished shopping. Now we're heading back to Montreal. We just arrived at the Canadian border and soon we'll be entering Canada.
Are you guys excited? Yes.
You are big green snipe.
Yeah. Marinado. Alfredo and marinado. Oh, I got two? Yeah. Mix them up.
Che raga, hai capito?
As you can see, I am standing at the hotel, getting ready to go home. Thank you for watching this episode of SHTV. Let's leave you with some memories of Boston.
It's going crazy this year, so we'll see what happens. Who do you guys root for in hockey? The Montreal Canadiens. I'm a Capitals fan myself, and that's who they play tonight. But the Capitals have no chance. They're not even going to make the playoffs this year. So. Not going to happen. What grade do we have on board? 9th grade. And how's the English? Is everybody pretty good? Or do I have to go like really slow? Or
I don't know very much English.
I don't want to make sure I'm talking too fast because I can go off like just. You know? And we talk weird here in Boston too, so you probably know this,
Sir,
right?
can you go?
See, did it. Look at this smart aleck. Is he the class clown over here?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Who's in charge? That guy back there, I guess? You think you don't even... You? She's like, I'll be nice. I'll be nice. I'll let you have a little bit of charge. Welcome to Boston Tech Tours. 9th grade, right? Do you guys learn about American history at all?
Yes, sir.
You do?
American Revolution.
Tell me a little bit of what you guys know so far.
Boston Tea Party.
Okay, go.
Men fighting.